fuck up! Oh well. Everything coming in good? Game is louder than my mic. Good to know. How about now? Just my mic volume, so I have to adjust it again. Alright, how's this? Still quiet? Alright, I'll just have it all the way up. I'll lower the game. And that should be good. We're all ready to start. What do you mean, what is this? Oh, no, this is the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. Also, goddamn. Only 64 gig of RAM. I don't know. You have 8,109. You have 8 petabytes of. You have 8 petabytes of RAM, but only a 64 gig cache. This is the fucking future. But yeah, available memory is higher than real memory. What the fuck? I never noticed that. Oh no, Dr. Kane found X during an excavation. It had been 100 years since Dr. Light sealed him away. And, well, because, like, yeah, Dr. Light set up the test so it would be, you know, a 30-year test that lasted for 100 years. Gotta configure my controls. Shot is B. Jump is A. Dash is R. Select L is Y. Select R is X. Perfect. And now we are free to start. Now be very, very quiet. I actually don't really know why I set dash to R, because I prefer double tap dashing. I guess it's just something I do. Of course I have it. It's gotta be mapped to something. I'm mapping it to a shoulder. I love these beat bosses. I don't know what they're for. Right? Like, I have no idea what they're for in universe, but they exist. And you fight two of them. As you fight two of them, there we go. Eageraptor was actually fucking cooking me. We'll talk about how good this intro stage is. Just show, not tell gameplay. Telling you everything that you need to do without a single line of dialogue. Because, like, the classic games didn't need dialogue. And they also kind of did this show, not tell mentality, where they demonstrate things that are going to happen throughout the levels. And then it's up to the player to figure out how best to deal with it. Yeah, they introduce you to the concept of wall jumping pretty quickly. Which, like, it's not the first platformer with wall jumping, and it's not even the first Capcom platformer with wall jumping, because Demon's Crest had it too. Oh yeah, no, X2 is absolutely phenomenal, but it is so much harder. And yeah, this boss, you can't beat it. However, this is not the only time you fight Vile in the Mega Man X setting, Mega Man X1 setting, because he's also the first boss of, oh yeah, also it's technically possible to actually die during that fight. You worthless piece of scrap metal! Did you think you could defeat me? So, I think we all know about Zero by now. He was, Inafine's original design for Mega Man. Well, for the new Mega Man before, he kind of had to split the difference and make Mega Man X. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X. You shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortune as I can. I'll meet up with you when we get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. Anyways, as I was saying before I died, the Vile fight in Mega Man Extreme and Maverick Hunter X both require you to win. You end up destroying Vile outright in Extreme, but in Maverick Hunter X, you walk up towards him and he just surprise grabs you. Now, most people start with this guy, right? Yeah, you can say one of your major criticisms, but I'm gonna keep talking to me. So, usually people start with this guy. You get the dash boots, he gives you a weapon that helps you defeat one of the toughest of the 8 Mavericks. Generally, this is the stage you want to start with. And so we're going with Storm Eagle, naturally. We'll have to come back to this stage. And the reason is up here. This stage is one of the best songs in the series. Like, in the whole Mega Man franchise. maybe I'm being a little biased. Dude, if I went Sting Chameleon, this would not be a fun stream. I actually did not know you could get up here. Like, I knew you could before I started this, but when I first started out, I was unsure. Now these platforms are kind of bitches, even when you get dash boots, because like those flamethrower enemies will respawn if they go off the bottom of the screen. And will catch you like that. Fuck, I really thought I was gonna check Oh yeah, but like, Sin, you were going to say one of your major criticisms? I'm sorry, man. I just wanted to gush about this game a little bit. It's one of my favorite games on the system. Tied with Saturn. Yeah, if it goes all the way down and I jump on it, that flamethrower will respawn. See? If he goes off screen, he will show up again. And I've learned that through plenty of trial and error. By the way, during my playthrough, I may make mention of things that are different between this game and Mavewicks X. Mostly because I don't think a lot of people have really played Mavewicks X and don't really know the differences. But I'll say one big difference right away. I don't believe that there is an upgrade piece in this stage. Although I think, I don't think there is either, but I do know that like the dash boots are not where they should be. Here's our first boss, Storm Eagle. He's a bitch to fight if you don't have the dash boots because he gets really close to pushing you off. But yeah, if he goes off screen like that, run and don't stop. As long as you're mobile, he can't hit you. Fuck. Also, when the ship is destroyed, you don't have to climb down the ladder. You can just walk up to him. Sure looks like I'm about to die, though. Yeah, I don't think he'll do this if it's too close to the edge. Come on. And he's down. Oh yeah, no, I saw them. I just, I didn't feel the comment. I actually didn't really know that you could blow them up with just the Buster. But what you get behind them just isn't worth grinding that much. I'll get them on the return when I come back to the Heart Tank. So now that we have the Storm Tornado, we could take on Flame Mammoth. A lot of people, like, think that Flame Mammoth is weak to Chill Penguin's weapon. But, actually, Chill Penguin is weak to, Flame Mammoth's weapon. And this is another stage that we'll have to come back to. Oh, yeah, let's get that out. Okay, good. So the lava will not kill you instantly. But if you fall in, get out as soon as possible, because you will die soon after. Now up here, I can't reach it yet, but you need both the helmet and the dash boots in order to get there. And that's where you find the upgraded Buster. I don't know if I should go for Dr. Light's upgraded Buster or Zero's. I usually go for Light's. The only difference is their specific style of forest level charge shot. Otherwise, they're functionally identical. Yeah. Need to be picking up health while I'm at full health to fill up my sub tanks. And down there, that heart tank you can't get until you've beaten Shell Penguin. Shell Penguin freezes the stage. And there's a heart tank in Shell Penguin stage that you can't get unless you have the what's it called, the Flame Scorcher or something. But like, when you have the flamethrower that you get from flame damage. I will say the unfortunate thing of doing it this order is I have to go a few levels before I can get a heart tank. But one advantage is that I can start the game with a sub-tank already. I might have to use it too. You know, you'd think this would be an instant death. These lava droplets don't show up when you've frozen the stage. They're just one more hazard you have to worry about. I don't think these guys are like Joes, but I don't think they're actually fucking sniper Joes. Oh, they do show up? Weird. Bam! Now, I forgot to mention this during the fight, but Flame Mammoth is one of the few Mavericks in the game that can be affected by another weapon than his weakness. What I mean by that is, if you bring the boomerang cutter in here, you can cut off his trunk and he won't be able to shoot oil at the ground anymore. Alright. Time for Chill Penguin. Took me a while to get to the first stage, huh? You seem to know a lot about this game, Sin. I don't think I should have, like, counted you out for that, though. You know a lot about games. game too. I don't know, man. You tell me all sorts of like crazy shit about like Super Metroid and like, you know, Third Strike and all this stuff. The games you're really passionate about, I feel like I learn things from you. I hate that. I always get. Also, this whole section just reminds me of Donkey Kong. I wonder if the guys at Capcom bought that. So, you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now, it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I have hidden capsules like this one. If you were to find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. Oh yeah, no, Celerity definitely does a lot of DK64. And we finally have the dash boost. This area here is sloped to really show off the dash boost. If you noticed in the other two stages I was in, they didn't really feature a whole lot of slopes. But Chill Penguins has a lot of uneven terrain. Now, oddly enough, even if you don't have the dash boots, you can still make use of the dash if you're in the ride armors. A lot of people don't know about that, but because of where the ride armor shows up in this level, the only place you'd be able to find out about that is the Sting Chameleon stage, which is the only other stage with ride armor. You have to leave it behind there. But up here, there's another igloo that you can break. You can't break it with your shots. This is where you need, you need the flame score. What is it? I forgot what this weapon's called. I'm looking that up right now. Alright. Oh, no, that's a... Ah, the fire wave. Good to know. So, yeah, you need the fire wave to break those. Well, with it, we have access to, first of our 8 heart tanks at the beginning. I'm going for everything in this game. I feel like everyone's died to each boss at least once, gotten the game over. Unless you started this game, like... I feel bad for this fucking thing. Oh yeah, if he does that dash move, he can't be hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna be going for everything. Every heart tank, every sub-tank, all the upgrades, even the Hadoken. And Shotgun Ice is, sorry, the pun, a pretty cool weapon. Because when you fire it at the wall, it splits into 4 different shots. It can be a bit unruly to aim, but as we'll come to see, it's one of the most effective weapons at just absolutely shredding Sparkman. Speaking of, because we dealt with Storm Eagle's stage first, a plane crashed into this building. Unfortunately, this is one of the few stages where, like, clearing it fucks up the stage more than it helps. I think it's the only stage where something bad happens when you beat a stage before it. Because the lights will constantly flicker on and off. But, as we'll come to see, one of the more annoying parts of this stage has been made significantly less annoying. This boss will try and shock you. Try and, like, stick you in these things and shock you. It's trying to charge up. This place doesn't have any. Ah. Oh, hey, Swig! Got me at a pretty good time. We're just now fighting Spark Mandrill. Well, we were before. And we died. But we got over it. We got better. Typically, I have a, kind of a mental thing where I don't, you know, like, I don't continue after getting it. But Mega Man is one of the few instances where that goes out the window. Oh, it's because of the password system. Games are encouraging you to repeat the game. Like, repeat playthroughs. Ow. I'm destined to always get hit by that one. So what's up? Wait, you haven't played Mega Man X? I'm a little surprised by that. Ah! I think the Storm Tornado is the best weapon. Hits multiple times and only uses up one weapon pellet per, you know, only uses up one weapon pellet per shot. You're gonna see me using it a lot. Because it just does that. Hell yeah. Spark Mandrill. Just for fun. Yeah, just for fun. I'm gonna try and fight him without using the shotgun. Because with the shotgun eyes, Swiggity, have you seen this? Because with the shotgun eyes, Spark Mandrill becomes a complete and total joke. He's a lot tougher in Mega Man Extreme. But in Maverick Hunter X, I think he's even easier. Because he doesn't have iframes to being frozen after he breaks free. The weapon demonstration here does not show it justice. But you know, the electric spark is a pretty useful weapon. Those bubble bats from the classic series don't always give you something, but when they do, and they have a higher drop chance than usual, when they do give you something, it's always a one-up. There's only one of them, and they're right here. Now, the mole tanks. If you touch the front, it is instant death. And your best bet is to wait until they fall into the spikes that are also instant death. Afterwards, you want to make your way back to grab the second sub-tank. If you'll notice those blocks up there, how it looks different from the terrain around it,
You can break those if you have the helmet upgrade. Actually, though, on a casual playthrough where you're not, like, specifically looking for things, the only upgrade you're likely to find, like, on your own, is the dash boots. Well, that and Zero. So you want to destroy that one from behind. It's not an immediate threat to you, but it'll make it so this heart tank you can't kill. You know, I think it might, Sin. Like, I think it might be supposed to do that. Cool ass minecart thing. All that effort for a little sub tank, but there's plenty of room up here. Not a sub. All that room for a energy fill. So plenty of room up there. We'll be coming back to the stage.
Now this guy is, a motherfucker. He will absorb your charge shot and fire it back at you. As long as he's got that armor, you can only do one bullet of damage, like, one thing of damage per turn. I kinda got fucked up. Lamau. Even when you remove his armor, he's still one of the hardest Maverick fights. Simply because of this move, where he becomes a DVD loader. Also, I'd like to see if I can carry a stream by myself soon. But, thanks for the offer. I'll be there when I'm finished. Rolling shield is such a fun thing because I don't think it actually blocks anything. What is... I actually forget who Rolling Shield beats.
Ah, it's launch octopus. Interestingly, this is the stage that's on the box art. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, you also can't use Fire Wave underwater. Ah, blocks projectiles, right. You know, I thought it did, but I'm like... How come I've never seen it do it? Yeah, Chameleon's thing is just superior rolling shield. Although, the rolling shield is really good in the second signal stage. Well, the fourth signal stage. Because the enemies that, like, spawn from the walls don't, make the shield go. Which makes it a perfect tool for grinding. And considering how much of an absolute bitch it is to fight Sigma, you need some grinding. Well, it's not like that weapon's gonna get much use. I forget what the reward is for beating this boss. I think in Maverick Hunter X, it's one of the upgrades. One of these days, I will stop using Storm Tornado to solve all of my problems. But until that day, Storm Tornado. I don't think those guys drop anything. There we go. So, if he's doing that tornado move, it means that he can grab you. And if he grabs you, he'll start sucking life out of you. Is that something octopi do? Are octopi vampires? So, what is it? You get Horming Torpedo? This is the first time I've ever noticed that typo. Horming Torpedo. It just horms in on you. If I remember correctly. And I don't remember correctly. Oh, I know, I do remember correctly. It's Boomerang Quanger. This is one of the coolest looking stations here. Well, no, not cool. Well, like, this is one of the coolest stages here, just because. First off. Again, there'll come a time when I won't use Storm Tornado to solve all of my problems.
But it is not that time, and it probably won't be for a very long time. I wonder why there's not more vertical levels. There's actually two ways to get this. The more commonly done one is to come here with Chill Penguin's weapon and a fully charged Buster. So it'll create a toboggan for you to ride on. Or you could come back to this stage and just use a regular, no frills boomerang cutter. I don't know why more people don't do that.
I don't understand why this, like, fucking beetle is as fast as he is. Like, why are beetles fast? Alright, one left to go. And then, it's time to get all the upgrades. I forget if it's beating Launch Octopus or beating Storm Eagle that floods the stage. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy. You know, it's commonly thought that this is a repurposed as well for Mega Man 7, which came out after this game. And the fact that it's guarding a capsule also kind of helps with that theory. Because of course Dr. Light would stash away to guard something meant only for one specific person. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Looking good. So a consequence of beating that big robot up there is that this part no longer has earthquakes. Which is good. Earthquakes suck. Not down there either. missed it. Oh well, I'm gonna be coming back during the stages anyways. As I mentioned back in Chill Penguin stage, this is the only other stage with ride armor. Oh, a player controller. I think they might show up in a single stage pilot.
And here we are. Sting Chameleon. I forget why Boomerang Cutter is his weakness. Everyone else is like an internal logic to it. Fire melts ice. The fucking, I guess this cuts his tongue. What the fuck? Now that we go to the weapons, and all the Mavericks are defeated, I suppose I'm no longer hunting Mavewicks. We got Chameleon Sting. Triple shot. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. You know, I also never showed this off. But you can change it from stage, which shows you what everything looks like, to map, which shows you where everyone is, to specs, which tells you things about who you're going to be fighting. Let's see, we got everything from your stage. We haven't got everything from yours, because since we did you first, we weren't able to get the first upgrade. Not the first upgrade. Well, that was lucky.
coming here with the boots also gives us access to something else. That won't be for a little bit. I wish there was a crouch in this game, specifically so I could have X dance to get them. Now, there's nothing back there but a 1-up. What I thought I might as well. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break cold feelings with a headbutt. You know, I wonder how they do that. Is Mega Man X, like, separated into 4 different segmented sprites? I actually don't know the answer to that. You know what? I might as well go for the Buster here. I've always wondered if that's possible without freezing the floor. I hate this specific armor upgrade. This capsule contains a bot, which will increase the capabilities of your ex-buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons.
That's right. Fucking like twin snake looking things. Let's see. Got everything from you.
Get where the heart snake is. Oh yeah, it's up there. The storm tornado usage will continue until it stops working.
I am. Sub.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, I missed one. I thought this was just an extra life. Now this one up here, you just need. Okay, son. Right, I gotta get back on that after I'm done. Have we made any progress on that, by the way? I love how unless you kill something with it, you just get your boomerangs back. Okay, so nothing major. Got it. By the way, I don't know the exact criteria, and I'm not sure who's listening. But I believe the criteria for getting the, for getting, you know, the fucker, okay. For getting the Hadouken to show up. You gotta go to Armored Armadillo stage with every upgrade, including all of your armor parts, all sub-tanks, and all heart tanks. All your sub-tanks must be filled to capacity. And I believe you must be at full health at least one of the times you land on the ledge. I've always heard it that you need to have all your sub-tanks filled as well. And just to be on the safe side. Actually, do I even have all of my upgrades? And you know what? I think I'll fill it up.
my thumb is gonna...
Hell yeah. Fucking lemons, bro. Fucking lemons, bro! I give you a special push. I'll enter that capsule, please. So, yeah, so, like, Mega Man Cross Dive confirmed. Yeah, confirms that, like, Dr. Light actually did actually did train under Goku. Write this down! Write this down! I picked the wrong stage. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in on while I keep the main defense force busy. Stay back, X! I'll take him on. So one of my favorite little details is that you can actually hear their little fight before you, go up and fight Vile. X! Do what I tell you or he's history! Don't listen to him, X! Go ahead and blast him! Dream on, Zero! X knows he can't defeat me! My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. What's worse, a scripted fight? You stay over here. Ha! Maybe. But I'm not through yet. What a worthless gesture! I can't be defeated so easily! So, X, it's just you and me now. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak! Prepare to be terminated! that's the last we'll see of Vile. Man, I'm thirsty. Sure could go for a drink. X, you've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. Power's fading fast. Your power is greater. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. Okay, but why did he fade, though? Ah, yes, these springs that are 100% a gimmick we've seen before. Oh, it's you! No, he was not dope. He was not nice. Yeah, so unlike in Mega Man Classic, or even the rest of the X series, and just like in Mega Man 1, you fight the boss rematches like that. Alright. Do I use the intended weakness? No, of course not. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? To be using a boss's intended weakness when I have access to street fighting. Actually, no, Swiggity, it is. The Hadouken deals 32 damage. Which, each boss has a maximum of 32 health. Now, am I going to use your intended weakness? Yes. Because you can only use the Hadouken at full health. I'm not going to use a sub-tank on Chill Fang. Wham. Oh yeah, there is a Sigma station. I'm sure it's pretty well known at this point that you can, if like you find a ride armor, like before someone, okay, you can find a ride armor like pilot outside of it. Wide open sky, long ass fucking long ass fucking platform. I don't think you can make that jump without dashing. I will stop using Sting Command. I'll stop using Storm Tornado when it stops working! Now's your chance to be a big shot. No, I don't know what their weakness is. It might be Hadoken. Except for the middle nose, you can't Hadoken it. I think Storm Tornado has stopped working. But at least I can do this. Ah! Oh, that boss. Hate that thing. It's not tough, it's just time consuming. You know? Thought there'd be a secret up there. Hmm. Got him.
Oh. I thought I had enough health. I thought I had enough health for it. I hope I don't break my super thing. Suck. You guys can keep it working.
Oh yeah. And now he's not Flame Mammoth, but Flame Pig. Hey, it's a big night. What? What we're living in. Ah, sweet. Okay, so what's the next? Ah, this thing. I can't remember what the intended weapon is, but I know what it isn't. I'm gonna try it anyway. Whopping! Alright. Only one more boss to go. You know, I just realized that my title for this was kind of clickbaity. But the long story short about why there's an X in my name is actually because of this game.
Welcome! I see you've managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, not rob my pet, but a pleasure. Should you live, I will aid you. Don't disappoint me. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good a hunter as I was. The time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me.
I think I have to fight Friender again, too. Just a dog and a dog. That makes me sick. You know what? I'm gonna dedicate this stream to my friend. And that's Mega Man X. No, I'm kidding. And we can't. I don't think we can use the Hadouken on this boss. Yeah, see. Thing is, it's weak to two things. You can only damage it with the level 3 X-Buster. Or with Rolling Shield. Ow. wish there was something more exciting to show on stream right now. Yeah, I'm gonna farm for a little bit. And we're back. Okay, that was a little bit just to show off the BRB screen that I made. I wonder if anyone's ever done a no save in this game. I honestly wonder if such a thing is possible. And there we go. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid! I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age! Yeah! The war has ended for now, and peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for the victory will never return. Never. Ever. Definitely not in a future Mega Man X game. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. This is one of the best endings, man. I fucking love this game. So, fun fact, just real quick, Mega Man, well, not Mega Man, X only had one line of dialogue in the entire game. Which is just kind of funny to think about, right? He just barely beats the silent protagonist allegations. Also, this is just such a pretty credit sequence. Look at all of these fuckers that I had to put down in the dirt. Good times. I remember them like they were just a couple of hours ago. Wow, I'm Mega Man. Okay, I know that, like, they used to do this just to hide talent from people, right? Also, hey, Tatsunoko worked in this game. But, like, why did they have to hide... Why do credits of games look like this? Who are any of these people? I get they had to go by nicknames because they'd be poached by, like, talent, and that's something that it really didn't want to happen in Japan. But, like, come on. Who the fuck are some of these guys? Who the hell is Capcom All Staff? Also, thanks, Capcom. Yeah, there was straight up just some mythological creatures working on this game, apparently. We've done it. We have defeated Sigma for good. You have won a temporary victory, X! What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very soon. And I think from there, it just, like, stays on that screen forever. Even at this for 2 hours and 21 minutes. But that was Mega Man X, one of my all-time favorite video games. And I'm pretty glad that was where I started streaming. Well, I guess there's really not much else for me to do right now. So, I'll leave you guys to it. Have a good one.